hello. This was probably a little unnecessary, but I wanted to see all the purples that I had. I'm making a purple soap with purple piping, so I wanted to make the perfect purple. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say purple in this video, but I'm going to guess it's a lot. Yeah, so, but I wanted to go more this direction, the real dark, because I'm going to put gold stars, gold, whatever this stuff is called. What's this stuff called? No, brain's lost my brain. Gold flake. And some gold drizzle, which needs to be mixed up because it's all just oil with gold mica on the bottom. So yes, so I was thinking I wanted to go fairly dark. Now I've just put my goat's milk in here, so this is a little desserty. But yes, I thought I would mix up the purple first and then go from there before we put the lye in. So, and we're going to be scented with sea spice because I haven't done it for ages. So I'm going to do this I want this pretty pigmented, so I feel like I'll probably be fairly heavy-handed. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is the indigo sparkle. Oh, that's illustrious, in case I didn't mention that. I'm going to chuck a bunch of this indigo sparkle in here while I'm at it, because this actually... Is this the one? I'm pretty sure this is the one that shows up in the soap. It doesn't really colour the soap, but the sparkle shows up in cold processed soap. Let's give those a whiz and see what happens. I don't know, I think I'm trying to be a New Zealander or something. So the other good reason to mix purple before you put lye in it is lye usually makes purple go crazy. No lie, honestly, no lie. Oh, dad jokes, really? This early? Yes, and we'll make it look even greyer than it already looks right now. So, I think that's good for the darkness. I need a paper towel. Oh, and yes, I didn't wait. I went a bit stupid. I've put my thingy on the end, and I've put wiggly goods. What? No. Wiggly goods on there, and then painted over the top of it. And I've just used the Deco Art metallics, because so you can see it's got a metallic sheen, and I've just put a lot of glitter on there. So I know I haven't done the bottoms yet, but seriously, they look so nice. Like, just sitting on the bench now, it just looks really pretty. So I mean, it wasn't fancy. I was just mucking about. So, yeah. Alright, let's put some of the grape soda in here, because I do like grape soda. It's a very pretty purple, and it's got, I don't know if you can see that where it splashes out, but it does have kind of a blue sheen to it. It's also going to be hard to tell what the final colour is going to be, because this is so thick and it's got goat's milk in it. We're close. We're pretty close to what I want. What I might do, I'll use up the remainder of my eminence, so I can add that to the list of things I need to. And I might put a spoonful of magic violet, because it's more on the pink side, whereas the eminence is more on the blue side. Again, I don't know if you can actually see that. If I tip that over there, it might up the white balance. You can see there's a big difference between those two colours, even though you wouldn't really notice. Now I'm going to put all of these over here, out of the way. So, and yes, I still have gloves on, and whomever just commented, someone just commented on, let me see. Someone just commented. Oh, no, it wasn't. Damn it. Someone just commented to come up on my phone. It said, "You've got gloves on." So I'm like, no, it just seriously, it just cracked me up. Yes, I have gloves on, not because I want to, because I still have no skin around my fingers. I've got nails for the most part, except for this finger because it come off. I did my own acrylics, but the powder is a little old, so yeah. I am happy with the colour. I'm not happy with how dark it is. It's not dark enough. It's not what I'm envisioning in my head. I was envisioning this deep, dark, royal purple, and that's not what it is. Oh, sorry, I've got itchy foot. Ow. Gonna chuck some purple liquid in here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I mean, I've had worse ideas, so... Well, that did bugger all. I think what I might do is just chuck a little bit of activated charcoal in this and call it done. I'm just putting a tiny little bit in. It probably won't be enough, but we'll just try that. No. I may as well have just made it black soap and add a bit of purple to it. At this rate, I don't even care anymore. It's 8 minutes of trying to get a freaking colour right. 8 minutes I will never get back. This is how impatient I am. I'm so bad. I'm not even going to worry about that. Alright, that's it. Give these sides a scrape and we'll chuck the lye in here and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens, because it's just the... I mean, I have like dark grey. Whatever. Whatever. Could be worse. Not sure how, but... I could not be making soap. That would be worse. I could be moving in 2 weeks. Hey guys, guess what I'm doing in 2 weeks? Yes, I'm moving again. You will see this video. I'm filming very close to release. Today is Monday. You will see this on the next Monday. Today is the 16th, so you'll see this on... Come on, open the 23rd. So yeah, today and tomorrow I am trying to make all of the rest of this month and all of October's soaps. I actually don't need that up there now, thank you very much. So that I can upload them and just set them to release on the days that they need to release. See, that now looks really nice. Okay, so I would have told you, because I seem to tell you guys everything. I went and looked at 3 houses out at Iluka. I said the first one was like, nah, not having that, horrible. And then I liked the second one, and the third one, yep, there's me stuttering again. And the third one was not viable. Well, I put an application in for the second one, and while I was waiting for that to go through, I had this bright idea to go and have a look at a shop that was $100 a week. Turns out the shop for $100 a week is too small, but there's a shop out there for $200 a week. Well, it's 2 shops. So Bree said, so I said to Bree, I was thinking about taking the $300 house that I didn't like and having a $100 a week shop, because I'd be no worse off and I'd hopefully be making some money in a shop. And then, because when the $100 one was no good, and we had a look at the $200 one, which is awesome, and I would have room to do soap and candle making classes as well, which, you know, is more income. She offered to pay $100, because it's only for 3 months. She offered to pay $100 of the rent a week, so that I would still only be paying $400 a week and be no worse off than I am now. But with a big ass shop, which I can, you know, expand my range, and, you know, and there is a chance of an ongoing lease as well. She kindly offered to pay $100 a week rent for 3 months, and the deal was, if it's successful at the end of the 3 months, I'll pay her back the $1,200. If it's not, I work for her, delivering for $1,200 worth of work. So So I'm thinking, really, there's no way for me to lose money unless I go stupid outfitting the shop, which I don't need to because I still have all the stuff from the shop in Yamba. And the bonus of this, because if you guys are long-term watchers, you know the reason that I shut the shop in Yamba was because I couldn't pour candles and make soap through the day, so I had to sit down there all day and then come home and work for it. So I was doing like 19, 20-hour days. Well, this shop, I can set up everything to do soap and candles in the shop. So when I went home at the end of the day, I could actually just go home at the end of the day like a normal human being and just chill out and watch YouTube videos and, you know, go to bed. So yeah. Alright, so this is not the colour that I wanted, admittedly, but, you know, I mean, it's not awful. So I'm going to pour... Oh, I know what I was going to do. Shit, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do that. And I could still do that. Possibly, if I could find something to put under there. There we go. Hang on. Wait! That's not very... No! No! Shit bastard! Shit bastard! It's a good swear, that one. I don't have anything. I really, literally don't have anything I can put under there. Oh, well, never mind. What I'll do is... I was gonna do diagonal layers and put some gold dust in the middle. But never mind. I won't do that. I'll do this instead. Now I have this in a puffer bottle, but if you do it with a puffer bottle, it's not thick enough and you can't see it. I have learnt that one the hard way. I will also not blow this at the end and to spread it out, because that again makes it too thin. So doing it this way makes it thick enough so that you can see it. Plus it's in a really dark soap as well. So yeah, so the those little puffer bottles that I have, if you put mica in these ones and puff them on your soap for a mica line, they don't work. They're too thin. I don't know about other puffer bottles. These are the ones I got from Aussie Soap Supplies, which will be probably the Brambleberry ones, because Aussie Soap Supplies are like the Australian Brambleberry, which is why I don't buy much off them. Nothing against Brambleberry, I just find their stuff is a little overpriced. And would prefer to support sort of companies that are Australian based, just because, you know, if we're importing stuff all the time, then we're not making stuff in our own country, and that puts, you know, my countrymen out of jobs. So I'm going to be a little patriotic. Christ. Just a little bit. Don't be picking on me for being a little bit patriotic. And also, you guys are going to love the next soap. I'm making unicorn poo, and I'm making unicorn poo like you haven't seen before. Now I'm pouring on the spatula to break the fall, because I don't want to wreck this beautiful mica. So I'm just going to go super slow. I'm not so worried about it not being level. I just don't want to break the mica. So I want to have a nice layer of it, because getting close to that end, I'm going to turn it around. You can see, no, you might not be able to see, it's actually, this is bubbled up a little bit, so it has weighed down on it, but it shouldn't have broken through at all. So this sea spice, what the hell am I talking about? This sea spice, beautiful guys, it really is nice. It's a pleasure to work with too. Wow, I hadn't even realised it until I'm just like, well, it's thickened a little, but not, you know, not anything that's drastic. I'm trying not to bang it on the bench because I know it's pretty loud. I'm not sure whether I'll be doing soap videos from the shop or from home. This is assuming I get the shop, which is why I want to do all of next month's videos ahead of time, because I won't be starting the shop until November if I do start it. So yeah, it's like just everything's all over the place. Now the problem I have is I'm not entirely sure that there is enough soap batter there to pipe on top, because I wanted a fairly high top. What I might do is I might leave it and I might just make up a little batch of about 200 for that, and then so we'll come back and we'll pipe that when it's nice and set up, which means I get to go and do some sewing for a while, because I have to do everything in the next 3 days so I can pack, because I have market on the weekend as well. 2 markets, oh my god, never ends. Alright, I'll come back when the piping's all set up. I won't bother showing you filling bags or anything like that, so we don't have another 35-minute video. Yeah, and we'll get to piping and then we'll do some gold shit. Alright? Alright, soon. Bye. Soon. What the hell? Hello. Everything all happened at once. I didn't have time to mix up anymore, so this is what we got. I was just like, ah! I remembered I didn't send my my notice in. I had to be sent in today because I was giving 2 weeks notice, and 2 weeks notice from today is when I need to hand the keys back in so I don't have to pay an extra rent. It's like, I had to do that, and then I realised I hadn't paid the bond, and oh look, it was just a mess. And then I come back in here, this is set up, and so never mind. So we are now piping with this mount. There's a fair bit there though, so I don't have dividers, so I don't really give a shit. So I'm just going to put it on here. So I'm going to start down the middle. Oh, don't fall over. No, I'm pulling them up too high. When you pipe, that's probably the most perfect one there. If you pull them up too high and your mixture's not quite thick enough, they'll fall over. So try and, when you pull up a little bit to get your point, see that one, I didn't do it right, you'll find where the right height is for how thick your batter is. It's the same with cake decorating, although it's easier with that because you can kind of get it to the right consistency and then that's it, whereas with soap batter it will keep going and keep going and keep going, so you kind of have like this golden moment where it's just right, and this is not it. But anyway, it was probably the wrong tip to use for this soap. See these, you can see this row, I don't know if you can actually, but this row is a lot better. So I'm not only getting the hang of using the tip, but it's also at a better consistency. So it just needed that little bit of extra time. So just watching that stupid dickhead child of mine, which would be the youngest one, of course. We all know it's the youngest one. Just posted a video on Facebook of him down some dirt road doing burnout. So no, we're going to jail. Little does he know, he actually is. Oh, I tell you what, that kid will be the death of me, guys. Mental health issues are the worst when you have to deal with your own, let alone having to deal with anybody else's. Now, I feel sorry for anyone who has BPD, and I feel even sorrier for the people, well, not even sorrier, but I feel as sorry for the people that have to deal with the fallout from the people that have the BPD, because it's a bitch of a thing, isn't it? For those of you who've got it, it's a terrible, terrible thing. just that needing approval and love and stuff all the time. I can't even imagine how hard that must be for you guys. I mean, I know bipolar sort of, I know how hard that is to deal with, but I'm lucky in that I don't feel that need to have others' approval all the time, you know, and I'm so thankful for that. But that's Curtis's biggest problem, is he just feels the need to fit in, and you know, everybody has to like him, and you know, nobody loves him, and it's just, he does the stupidest shit. Oh, oh my god, I've wrecked it now. Shit. Well, shit. I'm not happy. That's a bit better, but it just looks like shit now. Whatever, this soap is nothing at all like I imagined. It was going to be like this grand imperial purple friggin' royal bit of goodness, and it's just like shit. It's just having a bad day. Just having a bad flippin' day. That's it. Alright, so stars. Let's put some stars on there. I'm not sure how we're putting stars on there. And yes, I don't have gloves on anymore. No. Oh, and do you like the colour of my nails? I made that myself. You know what I made it with? My Mica Obsession. Mica. I got, oh, see, I should know where the cuts are for this, shouldn't I? Probably. Oh, well, whatever. Too bad. Don't give a shit now. Don't care. Just don't care. I'm done caring. That was it. That was all it took. I was in such a good mood, and then that fell down, and it was like, it's all over now. So that is called catastrophizing. And I do that a lot. It's not the end of the world. Calm the hell down. Just make your soap. It'll be awesome when you're finished. And if it's not, it's just bloody soap. I don't even know what I was talking about before now. So, tangent. Since I've gone on a tangent rant now, so. But yeah. But that kid of mine, I swear. He's always been like it too. Like everything, it was always all about him. It didn't matter that anyone else around him was suffering. Like he just thinks that my bipolar's a joke, basically. Actually, I think Travis thinks that too, to be honest. But I mean, if you aren't, if you don't experience something, it's very hard to understand it. I get that. I really do. I just, you know, kids, bloody kids, mate. I tell ya. I seem to say that a lot. Bloody kids. Ugh. Those ones are all a little broken. Little broken they are. I think I really need to put many more on anyway. I think I've gone a little overboard. Because, you know, what's new? There, they'll do. Stop now. I've actually put these in resin too. They look really cool. Alright. On with this expensive shit. It's gold leaf. I don't know. I've never used this shit before. I know that it's hard to use. That's all I know. Oh, I don't know. It's always in massive pieces. How am I supposed to get it out of there? What? I don't know. Look, it's in big pieces, guys. I thought it was just supposed to come in little pieces. How do I get it out of there? Oh god, this could go on for like 3 hours now. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Whoa. No, not on my skin. Oh, yeah, I'll put it in there where you can't see it. We can't possibly see it. This is just like a massive big... What the hell is this? Oh. okay, well it's not, I thought it was stickier than it is. It's like, okay. I mean, I know, oh god, I know you get, there's a particular glue that you use with this. I'm just gonna give up in a minute. That you're supposed, I'm not putting it on there because it's just not doing what I want it to do. You just go back in there, you stupid shit. I know how you're supposed to use it on like mirror frames and stuff, like you just lay it down and you brush it on and then you brush it off, but I don't know how to use it on soap, because you couldn't do that with just all stick, because all of the soap is sticky. So okay, so let's not do that. Let's mix this up. I'm looking on the screen going, what are these little gold droplets of soap here? They're not. Oh dear. It's just, yeah, I've got to make more soap yet today. It could be interesting. The lie's frozen solid in the fridge. I have this little fridge that I keep for just soaping supplies, and it's kind of temperamental. It's just a cheap ass $100 one I picked up on, you know, a used site. And yeah, it's obviously it's gone into freezing cold mode because the lie's frozen solid. It's okay though, because the lye had to be cold anyway, like super cold for to do the unicorn poo, because I'm doing something a little different, which you guys might not have seen before. You've never seen me do it before, I don't think. So I'm just dripping, 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 dripping. It's not as thick as I'd like it to be. Now what will happen is when you drop oil on the top of your soap, when the soap is saponifying, it tends to absorb the oil, so you're kind of left with these deep channels. It won't be as noticeable. Okay, I don't know the words. No, I has the dumb. It won't be as noticeable on this soap because you've already got deep channels, but that's what it does. If you do like a swirl on top, on just a flat top with oils, you'll notice it, the oils will soak in and it will leave crevices, and it looks really cool. I'm going to get some spritzy spritz. This is exactly the same gold, and I'm just doing it very lightly because it's, as you can see, it's real powdery, because I don't want to cover up the stars too much. I'll just go on the top, just like that, and it just looks like crap. I'm not even remotely happy with that. Whatever, I don't even care. Do not even care. Let's pretty her up for Instagram. Everyone seems to be enjoying the Instagram videos at the moment, so I'll keep uploading those. Righto. Alright. Oh, no, I won't do this on camera because it's boring as shit. Oh, we'll see you guys for the cutting. Oh, close up? Yeah, close up and cutting. Alright, bye. No more fingers. Yeah, that powder was really shit. They're just peeling off like, or the glue is shit. I don't know. No, it must have been the powder because it come off there and there was no glue. Anyway, this has got a whole bunch of soda ash on it. You can see especially here, but it looks really cool. I really like it. It's like really brought out all the edges of the piping, so I'm quite happy about that. And I'm going to pipe. Nope, I'm going to cut this a little differently because I forgot to make Smell Me. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, cut it differently. Oh no. Yeah, those stars are going to be a problem. Oh well, or they're not. Ka-ching! Whoa! Whoa! Whoops a daisy. Yeah, look! Whoop. Look! Yeah. That's awesome. That's a nice, very, very vivid line, isn't it? I probably should have put one along the top as well. That would have been cool. Oh, I like it. The smell, it doesn't smell very nice at the moment. But that's pretty normal. And then when the goat's milk smell goes away, it should be right. You can see, can you see this line here? That was where the I think where the star has moved the cut. So it doesn't matter. Oh no, I don't care. I really don't care. Oh dear. I don't know if this is cutting this the way I've cut it is going to work. This is actually still warm, this soap, by the way. Like literally it's still warm. It's 10 to 9. What time did I make the soap? 3 o'clock? So it was 6 hours, for God's sake. I don't know why it's still warm. I just thought if I didn't slice any off one end, the other end would end up being thicker and I could use it for a smell me. I don't think it's going to work though. No, it's not going to work. So what I'll end up doing is move that back that way. What I might just do is I might not sell this one at the markets. So that's kind of useless for anything except for, you know, a freebie. Yeah, I might not sell this one at the markets. I might just sell it online. Don't need smell me's when I sell things online, so, and it's not the first time. They're also really hard to wrap up as well when they're this tall. So, but yeah, how good does that frosting look? Like, look, if you see, it's still very soft. If you look at the inside compared to the frosting to the ash, it does. It looks like frost. That's exactly what it looks like. It's so cool. I like it. Alright, that's it. That's our... So, no, we've still got one more pipe soap to go. Oh, yes, that's right. We've got the unicorn poo. I'll be doing that tomorrow. I was going to do it today. Didn't have time. Ran out of time, so... I made 2 wallets, though, so... Alright, I will see you guys for the next one. I hope you have enjoyed these piped soaps so far. I've thoroughly enjoyed making them. I'm looking forward to getting started on the crystal series, though, which is what the next month's ones will be. I'll probably have no fingernails left by then. When do I ever have any fingernails or bloody skin around them? Alright, I'll see you for the next one. Bye!